weeks. Welcome back to BS Movie News Live. Thank you guys for coming out. Now, today we have a lot of stuff to talk about. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. So we're going to talk about Passengers, Girl on the Train, Max Steel, a bunch of stuff. Get ready for the fun.
I'm ready.
It's going to be crazy. T-Bone's ready. Let's get started. First up, we're going to talk about Passengers trailer. Passengers is the movie that Jon Spaihts wrote. If you don't know who Jon Spaihts is, he is the screenwriter who wrote Prometheus, the original Prometheus script. I read it before Lindelof got his hands on it, and he's one to watch. Like, I've been watching him, and like this particular script apparently was on something called the Blacklist for a long time, and the Blacklist is movie scripts that are amazing that are not getting made. You know, where like everyone's like, why isn't this being made? Like, for whatever reason, it's having a hard time getting made, whatever. So this movie was on the blacklist the script was on the blacklist for a really long time. And it finally is getting made. You know, it's gone through a lot of shit, but we're finally here, and there's a trailer for it. We have America's Sweethearts in it. We've got Chris Pratt and J-Law. They're going to be, and it's kind of like this romance in space. I guess they're on this long haul mission to go somewhere, and they're both woken up too early, like way too early. And they, I guess, fall in love, but then there's also something going wrong with the mission. We'll find out. You know, I'm trying to kind of go in a little bit cold here. I don't want to know everything. I'm not going to read the script before I go see the movie.
I stopped watching half the trailer because it was giving too much away.
Yeah, T-Bone stopped watching the trailer because it was giving too much away. So, but I'm really excited to see this. I believe it's coming out around Christmas time. Although I will say, my one criticism is that I wish it wasn't Chris Pratt and J-Law. Because they're just both, you can't have two America's Sweethearts in one movie. It's like, they're too adorable. You know, yeah, they're too adorable for me to like take it seriously, you know? Like, it's just like you guys are both too like, oh, sweet and funny and cute and blue-eyed and blonde hair and just the best, you know? I don't know. I feel like I would rather see, I don't know who I'd rather see, but I might rather see other people. The Accountant, I've been talking about this all year. I'm really looking forward to seeing The Accountant. I think that that'll be a lot of fun. It looks really good. The first trailer that came out was really good. I saw another trailer later that I was like, that's not as well cut of a trailer. But that first trailer that came out was like the bomb. And yeah, I'm excited to see Ben Affleck redeem himself a little bit. You know, I'd like to see him redeem himself after BVS. I'm sure he wants to see himself be redeemed after BVS. Apparently, he is this kind of, you know, on the spectrum. He's a little autistic. You know, the thing is about genius is the smarter you are, kind of the weirder you get, you know? And so he's like supposed to be like super brilliant, like Mozart, Beethoven, like Einstein smart or some shit. But he's like kind of crazy. And he essentially is some like accountant / assassin mercenary type person. So yeah, you know, okay. I'm fascinated by genius, tormented genius and things like that. And I know a lot of really, really smart people. So I don't know. I like things about other smart people that have problems. So that'll be coming out this month, October 20th. It's coming out. Next month, trailers. Movies coming out. We have Doctor Strange coming out. I really want Doctor Strange to be really good. I really want it to be really good because I love magic. Okay, I love the idea of the occult and magic stuff. I'm into it. It's my favorite. I love it. I don't know if I like the Inceptionitis that I see going on. When I visualize magic, I don't think Christopher Nolan films, you know? I don't think it's just in the trailer. I think they're basing their entire visual representation of magic around ripping off Christopher Nolan stuff. Tyson surmises they're saving the good stuff for the movie and they're not really putting it in the trailer. And, you know, I hope you're right. Because I'm gonna be really disappointed if this movie sucks. So, or just is mediocre. I want a really good Doctor Strange movie. And I want I like sorcerers. I love magic and sorcerers and stuff, and I want to see that shit done right. You know, I want to see it done right. But the problem is that, you know, I think that we're living in a very literal, material-minded society who has lost the way. They don't understand magic and creativity and imagination, you know. And so I feel like this could be interpreted wrong. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to Doctor Strange. I don't we'll see how it goes. You know, I'm not like, I got questions.
For the future, if it's bad?
Will it crush my hopes for the future if it's bad? I mean, I'll just be disappointed, you know, and but I'm not gonna be surprised. Like, I'm not gonna be shocked, because I'm already kind of setting myself up to be disappointed. So I feel like,
So it can only go up.
so it can only maybe go up, you know, I don't know. But I hope it's good. I really hope it's good. I want it to be good. I'm excited about it. Cumberbatch. He's happening. Mads Mikkelsen, Tilda Swinton,
Can't wait.
all those people. It's gonna be interesting. Then, coming out on November 11th, we have The Arrival. Sorry, it's not The Arrival, it's Arrival. And I'm really looking forward to this one, because you know me, I love science fiction movies. And this is where some aliens come down to the Earth. And they have this linguistic lady, and they're like, hey, we got these aliens, can you try to figure out how to communicate with them, because they're fucking aliens, and you know, they have an alien language. So she's trying to find out how to communicate with them and figure shit out and find out whether they're kind of friendly or hostile before whatever, you know. So I'm interested in that. Okay, so T-Bone subjected me to 2 different bad trailers today. And one of them was the trailer for Pirates, Dead Men Tell No Tales, coming out May 2017. Okay, so let me tell you about my experience with Pirates of the Caribbean. Start with Pirates 1. I saw Pirates 1, I loved it. I thought it was great. I really liked it a lot. I was like, this is great. I had a Jack Sparrow poster. I was in college, you know, on my freshman wall, you know, it was right there. You know, I really enjoyed it. Then I saw the second movie, and I was like, I don't really like this. You know, this is, what is this? And then I saw the third movie, and I just walked out of the movie. And then I didn't see the fourth movie. And now they're making a fifth movie, so.
No! Not good! Stop!
Where's the rum gone? Let's make that joke for the next million fucking years, you know? Like, I don't know. I'll drink some rum, because that's the only way I'm gonna get through this fucking movie.
Welcome to the Caribbean, then.
I will say this for this one. At least there's no Elizabeth Swann and Orlando Bloom guy, you know? Because, like, those two were fucking killing me. Like, those two in particular, like, made me want to vomit. Because she's always like, I want to be a pirate. I'm a pirate. I want to be a pirate. I'm a pirate. And then you have Orlando Bloom's like, I will never be a pirate. I'm not a pirate. I don't want to be a pirate. And it's just like, that's the whole fucking movie, you know? And it's just like, kills me. And I just think it's lame and terrible. And they're both such wieners. And yeah. And then also, I mean, poor Johnny Depp. I mean, okay, so let's talk about this. Johnny Depp hit the height of fame. He was the breakout star of Pirates of the Caribbean. This is when he went mainstream. He sold his soul to Disney. He sold his soul to the devil. And you've seen what it's done to him ever since then. Okay? He does Pirates 1. Oh my God. He's the sexiest thing. Everybody's in love with him. He looks great still. He's finally like a bankable star. He's done all these weird roles that are awesome. And now he's like really doing it. Oh my gosh. Good for you, Johnny Depp. And then see what this sort of fame has done to him. It's ruined him. It's ruined him. He's a shell of a man. Not only has he been in all these shitty fucking movies, Pirates movies. How many bad Tim Burton movies has he done? I mean, I'm so fucking tired of seeing Johnny Depp in some makeup and a fucking wig. I could puke. I could just puke.
Steel now! Go turbo!
On to Max Steel. It's coming out October 14th this month. I saw this trailer and I was like, there's something going on to this. Like, what is this based off of? This is obviously based off of something, you know? And I was not in the age group that did Max Steel. Apparently, I'm not hip with the Max Steel. Apparently this was, okay, so it was a toy line made by Mattel, Max Steel. And they launched this toy line in conjunction with an animated series between 2000 and 2002. And then it went off the air as a show, but then they kept going with, they wanted to keep the toy line alive. So, because that's the thing, you don't make money on the show or the movie, you make money on the merchandising. So this whole vehicle is built around the idea for merchandising. So they kept putting out animated movies. They put out like 6 or 9 animated movies that have still been coming out. And so now they're making a live action movie, and apparently I guess there's a reboot of it that's on Disney XD. So, but this is a live action movie of it. It looks like a ripoff of a lot of things. It looks like a ripoff of Guyver. The suit looks like Guyver. The little robot sidekick is annoying in that preview. That little sidekick character, nope, not going to see that movie. It's not for me. You know, it's fine, and that's fine. You know, that's fine. Not all movies are not supposed to be made for me. I don't want all movies made for me. You know, it's just a marketing idea for a toy is what it looks like. It's not somebody who's like, I have this great idea for this character and this story that I really love. It's no, this is a cool looking toy. How can we build a story to go with this toy? And like, you don't, like, if you go that way, it's just kind of gross. You know, you need to have like somebody who really cares. You need to have a heart, I guess, an emotional core. This doesn't have, their emotional core is money making. The Girl on the Train. I didn't really like the trailer. I was kind of disappointed, but I think it's just the trailer. I'm not gonna blame the whole movie on this because the tonality in this trailer is so overly dramatic. It's just like, it reminded me of the trailer for The Bow Breaks. This reminded me of like the over cheesy dramatization of that. The book is about, there's this woman, she's an unreliable narrator, and she's a drunk. She has a real problem with drinking. She's kind of pathetic. She's so pathetic that she's almost unlikable. Like she verges on being unlikable. And she certainly doesn't look like Emily Blunt. I'll tell you that. She's on this train every day to go to work, right? And every day she goes by this certain street with this certain row of houses, and she looks in on the windows of this one particular house because there's this really beautiful young couple there. And she makes up this big fantasy scenario about their perfect lives because her life is so miserable that, you know, she has to fantasize about other people's lives, you know, and so that's what she does. One morning, right before the girl in this house goes missing, she sees her with another guy and is like, oh my God, what's going on? And then the girl ends up being missing, and then who, you know, it's kind of like this big whodunit, like who killed her? And like things just get weirder and weirder. You don't know what side's up, down. Did the husband do it? Did the ex-husband do it? Did she do it? Did the girl, what's the deal? But I really think the Trailer House kind of cut it a little too dramatically, too much drama, you know. Could tone it down. It's a really interesting story. You don't need to add all the cheesy drama on top of it, you know. That song, it was the Heartless song really that put it over the top for me, the Kanye thing. You don't need to put that in.